Happy 78th Independence Day, viewers, and a very good evening. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Niharika Kolita presenting the headlines first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Independence Day speech outlines futuristic goals aimed at shaping India's growth. President Draupadi Murmu pays tribute to India's brave hearts at National War Memorial. Bomb scare grips Assam on Independence Day after Alpha Independent letter claims to have planted bombs across the state. Independence Day fervour sweeps across northeast India, the Ashtalakshmi of India. And a heartbreak for Vinesh Phogat as Court of Arbitration for Sports rejects her appeal against disqualification from Paris Olympics. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today outlined India's commitment to become a global leader in semiconductor production, aiming to reduce dependency on imports and enhance technological self-sufficiency. After hoisting the national flag at the iconic Red Fort this morning, the Prime Minister in his 78th Independence Day speech outlined a series of futuristic goals aimed at shaping India's growth. In his address, the Prime Minister also expressed concern at the rising cases of violence and crimes against women.
भारत मना रहा है अपना स्वाधीनता दिवस उत्सुकता बढ़ती हुई उस अवसर के लिए
towards the closure of the program.
हमारे देश में सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बार बार यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड को लेकर जो चर्चा की है अनेक बार आदेश दिए हैं क्योंकि देश का एक बहुत बड़ा वर्ग मानता है और उसमें सच्चाई भी है कि जिस सिविल कोड को हम लेकर के जी रहे हैं वो सिविल कोड सचमुच में तो एक प्रकार का कम्युनल सिविल कोड है, भेदभाव करने वाला सिविल कोड है। ऐसे सिविल कोड से जब संविधान के 75 वर्ष मना रहे हैं और संविधान की भावना भी जो हमें कहती है करने के लिए, देश की सुप्रीम कोर्ट भी हमें कहती है करने के लिए, और तब जो संविधान निर्माताओं का सपना था उस सपने को पूरा करना हम सबका दायित्व है। और मैं मानता हूं इस गंभीर विषय पर देश में चर्चा हो, व्यापक चर्चा हो, हर कोई अपने विचारों को लेकर के आए और उन कानूनों को जो कानून धर्म के आधार पर देश को बांटते, जो ऊंच नीच का कारण बन जाते हैं, ऐसे कानूनों को आधुनिक समाज में कोई स्थान नहीं हो सकता है। और इसलिए मैं तो कहूंगा अब समय की मांग है कि देश में एक सेकुलर सिविल कोड हो। हमने कम्युनल सिविल कोड में 75 साल बिताए हैं, अब हमें सेक्युलर सिविल कोड की तरफ जाना होगा और तब जाकर के देश में धर्म के आधार पर जो भेदभाव हो रहे हैं, सामान्य नागरिक को जो दूरी महसूस होती है उससे हमें मुक्ति मिल।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today interacted with the Indian Olympic contingent at his residence in New Delhi. Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Dr. Mansukh Mandavia and Indian Olympic Association President P.T. Usha were also present. The Indian athletes secured a total of 6 medals during their campaign at the Paris Olympics, with medals won by Manu Bhaker, Sarabjot Singh, Swapnil Kusale, the Indian men's hockey team and Neeraj Chopra. President Draupadi Murmu today paid tribute to India's brave hearts at the National War Memorial in New Delhi on the occasion of India's 78th Independence Day. The President was accompanied by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and senior officers of the Indian Armed Forces. In Assam, as the state was celebrating its 78th Independence Day, police and security forces went on an overdrive in search of explosives and IEDs. Security forces dispatched teams to various locations to search for explosives. after a letter by the banned Alpha Independent, United Liberation Front of Assam Independent claimed to have planted bombs across the state. Meanwhile, Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma said the Assam police is monitoring the matter. He also urged the Alpha Independent Commander-in-Chief Paresh Borua not to hinder the development process of the state with such threats.
আলফাৰ ফালৰ পৰা এটা ষ্টেটমেণ্ট আছিলে যে আমাৰ গুৱাহাটীত আৰু বিভিন্ন স্থানত শিৱসাগৰ লখিমপুৰ নগাঁও আদি স্থানত তেওঁলোকে স্বাধীনতা দিৱস উপলক্ষে বোমা দি থোৱা বুলি কালি ভিডিঅ' আছিল যে 6টাৰ পৰা 12টা বজাৰ ভিতৰত বোমা ফুটিব আজি কোৱা হ'ল যে কাৰিকৰী কাৰণত বোমা ফুটা নাই আৰু পুলিচে বোমাবিলাক উদ্ধাৰ কৰিব লাগে পুলিচে বোমা পাইছে বা নাই পোৱা সেই বিষয়ে আপোনালোকক পুলিচে ক'ব মই মাত্ৰ এটাই অনুৰোধ কৰিম যে টাটাই অসমত সেমিকন্ডাক্টৰ ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰি আনিছে আৰু বহুত অসমলৈ বিনিয়োগ আহিব বহু বছৰৰ মূৰত অসমখনে অলপমান বিকাশ আৰু প্ৰগতিৰ মুখ দেখা পাইছে মই বোমা আছে নাই এই বিতৰ্কত নগৈ মই আলফাৰ সেনাধ্যক্ষ পৰেশ বৰুৱা ডাঙৰীয়াক অনুৰোধ কৰিম যাতে কোনো কাৰণতে আমি অসমত এনেকুৱা পৰিৱেশ সৃষ্টি কৰিব নালাগে যাতে বিনিয়োগৰ পৰিৱেশটো নোহোৱা হৈ যায় প্ৰায় 14 লাখ নিবনুৱা যুৱক যুৱতী
Tripura today celebrated India's 78th Independence Day alongside the rest of the country. Chief Minister Manik Saha hoisted the national flag at the Assam Rifles ground in Agartala. He inspected the parade as the marching contingents of the State Police, Tripura State Rifles, Border Security Force, Women Contingent of TSR Battalion, CRPF, Assam Police, Assam Rifles, NCC boys among others saluted him. Addressing the gathering, he said new avenues are opening up for Tripura's development through a transparent administration under the current government. In Nagaland, Chief Minister Nephew Rio hosted the tricolour at the 78th Independence Day celebrations in Kohima today. The Chief Minister said that the Political Affairs Committee of Nagaland has already held its first meeting as part of his government's effort for speedy resolution of the political issues in Nagaland. He said further consultations will be held with civil society organizations and tribal leaders to help reach an early solution.
Defense is also performed to develop human values. India is
It is time for a very short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hi, Ma! Ako shopping. Deuta, apuni ek nosto kori pelale.
লিমিটত কৰিলে একোৱে বেয়া নহয়
লিমিট না ৰাখি শপিং কৰিব আপোনাৰ কাৰ্ডত হেড অন যে আছে
মই তো কাৰ্ডত লিমিট সেট কৰি দিছো শুনক ইয়াৰ লাভ হ'ল এনে যে ৰিস্ক কম হৈ পৰে আৰু যদি ফ্ৰড হয় তেন্তে ততালিকৈ বেংকক জনাই দিব লোকচান কমিব
ককা
হেই
নেক্সট টাইমত এই পিংক ড্ৰেছ
you're the limit
লিমিটটো সেট হৈ আছে আৰবিআই কয় জানি ৰখ সতৰ্ক হৈ ৰখ
Welcome back. In Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh hoisted the tricolour at a grand function held at the 1st Battalion Manipur Rifles parade ground in Imphal. He also received salute from march past contingents comprising Manipur Police, BSF, Home Guard, CRPF, NCC, Fire Service, VDF and students from different institutions of the state. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister recalled the supreme sacrifices of brave leaders of the country to attain freedom from the clutches of the British colonial rule.
Lieutenant Commander S.I. Ashikazi, CRPF Correspondent, Second Phase. Combined Civil Police, 8th Lodging Tripura, combined.
In Arunachal Pradesh, the main state function of the 78th Independence Day was held at IG Park Itanagar, where Chief Minister Pema Khandu hoisted the national flag and took salute from the parade. The ceremonial march past was participated by various uniformed contingents, NCC cadets, scouts and guides, and school children. Addressing the gathering, the Chief Minister said that the Arunachal Pradesh is more than just a geographical entity. He said it is a promise of unity, inclusive growth and prosperity for every individual. In Mizoram, the 78th Independence Day was celebrated across the state today. Speaking at the state-level celebration at the Assam Rifles ground at Lamual in Aizawl, Chief Minister Lalduhoma said that the government is committed to provide transparency and work to serve the interests of the people. The special day was also celebrated in all district headquarters, sub-divisional headquarters and various places across Mizoram. In Sikkim, Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang took part in the 78th Independence Day celebrations at Paljor Stadium in Gangtok today. Addressing the gathering after unfurling the national flag, the Chief Minister highlighted the importance of cultural preservation amidst technological advancements and emphasized environmental protection. He urged citizens to participate in the Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam campaign. In Meghalaya, on the occasion of 78th Independence Day, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma hoisted the tricolour at the state-level function in Shillong. He also received the Guard of Honour and salute from march-past contingents. He addressed a gathering and paid tribute to the freedom fighters, including Mahatma Gandhi and local heroes such as U Tirad Singh, U Kyang Nangba and Pie Togan Sangma. Reflecting on the state's progress since 2018, he outlined the Mission 10 initiative aimed at elevating Meghalaya to a top-performing state within a decade. Wrestler Vinesh Phogat's joint silver medal hope came to an end, with the Court of Arbitration for Sport CAS rejecting her appeal against disqualification from the Paris Olympics. The ad hoc division of the CAS rejected her appeal days after it concluded the hearing in the case. Vinesh Phogat was disqualified after she weighed 100 grams more than her 50 kg weight category on the day of a final gold medal bout. Following this, Phogat approached the CAS for a joint silver medal. In a statement, IOA President PT Usha expressed shock and disappointment at the decision of the CAS. The IOA said that it is exploring the next legal remedy available for Phogat. The Assam Rifles celebrated the 78th Independence Day at its headquarters in Shillong today. Director General of Assam Rifles, Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera, hoisted the tricolour on the occasion and paid tribute to the brave hearts for their supreme sacrifice. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Independence Day speech outlines futuristic goals aimed at shaping India's growth. President Draupadi Murmu pays tribute to India's brave hearts at National War Memorial. Bomb scare grips Assam on Independence Day after Alpha Independent letter claims to have planted bombs across the state. Independence Day fervour sweeps across Northeast, the Ashtalakshmi of India. And a heartbreak for Vinesh Phogat as Court of Arbitration for Sport rejects her appeal against disqualification from the Paris Olympics. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.